Darkness settles in quickly along the deep canyons of the Begay. If you are not from around there, it may catch you unaware. Harley Ponyboy was from around there, and switching on his headlights was just in time to avoid the skunk. A big one, not inclined to move over for anyone or anything. 4 half-grown kits ambled jauntily along behind, tails carried high, waving in unison. Each of the youngsters as fearless as their mother, even as the oncoming truck roared down on them in the dusk. Harley, shaking his head, frowned as he hit the brakes and swerved to the far edge of the road, all the while cursing the haughty creatures as he passed. These damn skunks do not know the meaning of fear. Even the little ones pay no mind. They think everyone must make way for them, or else. Giving the arrogant little family a wide berth, he shook a finger at the big one, saying under his breath, "This time you got lucky, Goligi. Next time, you may not be so lucky." In his old truck he might not have been so charitable, but this was his new Chevy, still only a few years old. He couldn't chance an encounter with these stinkers now, not on the day he was to fetch Celia Bitsui home to be married. Assuming, of course, the woman had finally come to terms with it. A delicate situation at best. Showing up in a truck smelling of skunk piss might well take the shine off an otherwise promising enterprise. With her father's health rapidly declining, Celia Bitsui had badgered the old man to let her take him into town to see a doctor. Stubbornly holding out until he was even more desperately ill, Eldon then had little choice and agreed, finally, to go to the clinic. Sadly, as it turns out, he had waited too long. The old man died even before travel arrangements could be made, but not before he prevailed upon his daughter to help him out to the Brush Arbor, or Summer Hogan, as the old people call it, hoping he could avoid dying in the old family Hogan. That breach of traditional culture could prevent anyone ever living there again. Celia, devastated by Eldon's demise, blamed herself for not getting him to the clinic sooner. Like everyone else in the area, she had no telephone, or in her case, even a vehicle that ran well enough for the long trip to town. The old man had intended to work on their old truck, but ran out of time. In the end, the poor woman had to walk to the main road and flag down a neighbor. The young man and his wife agreed to notify the trader of Eldon's passing, a common enough practice in the more isolated reaches of the reservation. The trader had known and done business with Eldon for a good many years, and took it upon himself to gather a few of Eldon Bitsui's local friends and clan relatives to help with the burial. Traditionally, they had only 4 days in which to complete the entire procedure, and by then, time was running out.